This is a book that most of us have read, The Bell Jar by Sylvia Plath. It was first published in England in 1963, shortly after the author's death by suicide, and it came out in the United States in 1971, quickly became a bestseller, has been a best-selling book ever since. Maybe we read it when we were young, maybe we reread it not that long ago. It stands the test of time. It's definitely due for a reread if you haven't read it lately. And I have the perfect companion book for you, which is a new book called The Last Confessions of Sylvia P. by Lee Kravetz. This takes a very interesting approach to the life of Plath, weaving together some fictional elements with some real history. It looks at the story through three different characters. One of them is a poet named Boston Rhodes, who is in 1959 a rival of Plath's. They're both in Robert Lowell's poetry workshop at Boston University, which spawned the birth of the important confessional poetry movement. Another is Dr. Ruth Barnhouse, who is treating Sylvia Plath earlier at McLean, where she has gone after a suicide attempt. And Barnhouse is a real character, really was Plath's psychiatrist, and they remained in touch for the rest of her life after she treated her at McLean. And the third character is named Esme, and she is an archivist in 2019, and she has been brought something that may just possibly be a recently found handwritten early draft of the book, The Bell Jar. And we see how these three women's lives weave together, weave around the life of Plath. We see Plath through their eyes. It's really a terrific kind of a literary mystery or a literary thriller with a big twist at the end and a really interesting look at this important writer and poet.